Hey drummers, Garey Williams is back with another reaction and analysis video. And in today's video, we're going to be checking out another very hip and cool jazz drummer, Matt Wilson. So let's see what's up his sleeve with this drum solo from a Percussive Art Society International Convention presentation. Here we go. Hand foot. You hear the bass really quietly. Love the different shape. Big quarter note triplets with the frosting. Yeah. Nice dynamics. Series of triplets. I had quarter notes before. I was orchestrating that. Nice. Okay, those were double beat triplets. Which means double stroke rolls, triplets. Right? Nice. Snares are on now. That was the ultimate in coolness. Yeah. He's a very interesting guy. His personality is pretty eccentric in a very positive way. Just, he's got. I haven't actually met and spoke with Matt Wilson, but I've had some students work under him at the Jazz Port Townsend camp up here in Washington that's been going on for many years. That's where I met Jeff Hamilton. But I really liked that. It was a subtle, more subdued approach to soloing, very much on the structure of keeping time, obviously. Kind of reminded me of a solo I heard very many years ago with Mel Lewis, where he just maintained the hi-hat the whole way through the solo at the original tempo, and then he would just kind of play almost out of time by dropping his sticks on the floor tom to create this sort of abstract, clicky, clacky kind of cool sound. But the idea that he had the ride go ding 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 ding, all these upbeat triplets, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, so very cool stuff. He's doing lots of themes, lots of repetition, very consistent phrase lengths, very nice diminution to the pattern where he actually started and then he would just kind of pull notes out of it as he went through the solos. I'm thinking more specifically of the left-hand tom movements that he was making throughout that solo, which were so hip. And just really kind of nice stuff that he was doing. Just when you sit back, I mean, a lot of us get kind of excited by the fireworks of drumming. But as you play the instrument longer and longer and longer, you just kind of want to pull back from being so much about the drums and more about creating this experience emotionally, this journey, if you will. So this solo didn't like onslaught you with any kind of ferociousness like some of the other strummers do. It was more about telling a story and building this idea in a very musical fashion. Hi-hat was present, then it was taken out, then it was brought back in. But just really the concept of playing through these cymbals and having this sort of like orchestrated sound where he's going around. So he's playing melodies. He knows his cymbal pitches, obviously. He knows what they're going to do sound-wise, but that's another component. The nice, perfect fourth tune between the rack tom, the 12-inch tom, and the little 14-inch tom. Beautiful sounding drums, really nice and raw and natural, organic, very appropriate for this kind of approach. Everything about it to me aesthetically was just super cool. Very, very tasty, very groovy. I just really, really liked it. I love hearing a drummer will take it back from always charging at you with their drumming. There's this really great instructional DVD that I got from Peter Erskine that I don't know that is available, but you can go to the Drum Channel and watch it. And it's called Everything I Know. And it was a double disc thing. He actually had some of his students play on there, and then he would talk about some things about their playing he liked and disliked. But one of the coolest things he did is he has this concept called Goldilocks and the Three Bears of coordination, or excuse me, of interpretation. In other words, is there way too little? Is it way too much? Or is it just right? And so the way it worked was that he played this track 3 different times. First time he played very, very basic and kind of almost slipped out of the groove a little bit at points. Not very inspired, and to demonstrate his point of very underplaying and just playing time, but not really shaping the tune and the phrasing and this time feel and all that stuff. The second one was really sweet. I mean, it was really just like the right amount of stuff, not overplaying, not underplaying, just the normal, typical, beautiful musical Peter Erskine touch. And then the third one was jaw-dropping. I mean, you would not almost believe that Peter can pull that stuff out, but I was like, whoa, this is like Vinnie Colaiuta stuff almost. I mean, he was roasting around the drums, playing this stuff that was really crazy and over the bar line, and it was beautifully played. And then he gets done and he's kind of panting a little and saying, well, I got to catch my breath after that one. And what he said is that last interpretation, he said, a lot of drummers would go, oh, I really like that one. But then he says, to me, it's like yelling at somebody the whole time. So there's a point when there's too much of a good thing is not a good thing. And this was a very conservative approach, but more focused on telling a story, playing some form, nice musical phrases with lots of repetition, good dynamic shaping, good texture. It was just very well done in a very just right way. So I hope you liked this reaction to Matt Wilson. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell so you can stay up to date on new videos. If you're interested in studying with me, I got some information on private lessons in the text box below. Also have some cool online classes you might want to check out. And then I have a nice Facebook group for drummers interested in wanting to connect with other like-minded drummers in a very positive atmosphere. and it's called Drumset Artistry Mastermind. All that information is in the text box below, so check that out, and I will see you on the next reaction and analysis video. Until then, have a great day. Bye-bye.